Yo, what's up YouTube? It's TRS, all the real smoke here, and today I am bringing you my Scourge Warlock Temptation build. What this build brings to the table is when you're running with a buff, debuff DC, you're the support with the healing that they're not putting out, you're there to put out. So essentially you're 2DCing it essentially. But this build, the pros to this build is it's tanky, it's off tank, and it's an off healer. So, So first of all, I'm going to go over the gear, which is, all the gear will look the same to my Hellbringer build, because it's very similar, as in like booms, powers, all that. Feats are just different. So the gear I'm using is a 3-piece relic set, and I'm using the jowls as well. I'm using the jowls because it offers a nice amount of power with some defense, but when you're in an Everfrost area like FBI, MSVA, it's just pumping up your power. When I go into like MSVA or FBI, I always slap on a potion, so I'm sitting on 82% Everfrost resistance, which 20 power per 1%. Yeah, you can see as that's a nice chunk of power added on. A 1640 power. So offers a nice power buff. The armor enchantment I'm using is a Bark Shield Transcendent. People are probably thinking, why am I using a Transcendent when I could use a Negation? Because the Bark Shield, you have the 4 charges from the get-go, and with it being Transcendent, it only takes 6 seconds to recharge. And this build does not, I repeat, does not generate threat at all. So I was sat somewhere not generating threat while doing my thing. This build is capable of solo healing FBI, but that's because I am a 15.2k gear saw. I can't actually go much higher because of guild booms. But yeah, so armor enchantment is a Bark Shield. The weapon enchantment, this is something I didn't go over about in my Hellbringer build, is a Transcendent Vorpal. Because that extra 50% crit, because this build, when procced out, is a high crit, because I'm on buff now, well, 1 portion up, and that is a Wildstorm Elixir for the extra 10% crit severity. Because, you know, just casually solo the dragon. But yeah, that is it for the gear. But the rings, well, not it for the gear. The rings you're going to be wanting to use are the Obsidian Rings of Dodd, if you're capable of getting them. Like there. Greater Obsidian Ring of Dodd. Don't mind. The enchantments you're going to be wanting are up to where your stats are in the game. Like, I've got so much crit and so much power because it just balances my personal stats out. But I'm going to go on to powers I use, which are the at-wills I use, Hand of Blight and Hellish Reboot, main one being Hellish Reboot, which you'll see why I use Hellish Reboot in the feats. Hand of Blight is just a slot filler. The encounter powers I use are Killing Flames for that big heal. I use Dread Feed because when you're using Dread Feed on a cursed target, it increases all the incoming damage on that target for the duration of Dread Feed. So it's a massive buff, a massive debuff slash buff. The other one is Pillar of Power, because as a Hellbringer, Pillar of Power is a must. The actives are, this might surprise you, I use Flames of Empowerment, and I also use No Pity, No Mercy. So the Hellish Reboot does not do damage over time, it's an instant hit. So I'm hitting for anywhere between 70 and 100,000 on my Hellish Reboot, just buffed by myself and companion. And it just gives you combat advantage, which on this build I do sit on the opposite side to the tank. But I do get within range to put my pillar power on the tank. I've got a very precise way of playing this character. So I only run with Pacific tanks, but I only run this build when I'm running with a buff debuff cleric. And the dailies are Tremonical Curse or Tremonical Threat, whatever you want to call it, because it had a name change, which is in them situations where there's more than one target, more damage, more healing, and the single target is Brood of Hadar. So as you can see, it's very, very similar to my Hellbringer build, which will be in the description down below if you want to go check that out, because I know a temp locking for everyone. So now, the weapon offhand is No Pity No Mercy, because it offers a 5% damage resistance by 5%, which is a nice debuff you're putting on your target just from attacking in general. So the feats are here. Feel free to pause the video right now to use the feats, get a general look at them, but I'm going to go over them now. I'm using Energizing Curse, getting 30% more action points when attacking cursed target, because you want to be getting the dailies up as quick as possible. And then I've got Weapon Mastery, which increases your crit chance by 3%. Empowered Rituals, which 6% more damage on my encounter powers. Got Demanded Casting, I learned how to pronounce it. Encounter cooldowns are reduced by 10%. And then the other one I've got is 1 point in Bloodpack of Kanya. Increase the amount of damage bonus constituted gives you by 1%. If you're a human, which the races are the same, put the extra 3 points into here. The races are Dragonborn, Human, Teflin. Teflin 5% increase in damage once your target hits 50% health. Dragonborn 3% more power, 3% more crit. And a human is 3% more defense and the 3 extra feat points. So it kind of balances itself out. But let's move on to the Paragon. After a crit hit, your next attack will deal 50% of your weapon damage and necrotic damage, which is pretty nice because I crit a lot. The next one is when a curse is removed from a target, deal 50% of your weapon damage to that target. You'll notice that this pops even if the curse isn't removed. I think this feat's bugged at the moment. So you see the damage from that feat regardless. And then the next one is Power of the 9 health. The damage and damage resistant buff provided by Pillar of Power now lasts for 5 seconds after you leave its area, and allies can now receive 50% of the buffs. A lot of Templocks don't run this, because I've seen a lot of different Templock builds about. This is my own creation. So, it's a good build. It's an excellent build actually. Solo heal left behind for one. I will be trying to solo heal MSV8 at some point, which, if I do attempt that, you will have seen the video, but I'm not promising anything. The next feat I'm going into is, on a crit hit, your life shield chance and life shield are increased by 5% for 4 seconds. High crit build, constantly critting, more life shield, so I'll go over my stats in a minute. Because with this build you need between 15, like minimum life shield you need is 15%. And the maximum is 100% obviously, but I run a certain percentage. Targets affected by your hellish reboot at will deals 5% less damage. So that is also another debuff you're putting on your target. You put 5% damage resistance debuff on them, and then you put this debuff on them. The next one is Dark Revenant. When you life steal, there is a chance to gain Revenance. Revenance increases the move speed and power of nearby allies by 20% for 5 seconds. So when this pops and then a clerical power share, that is more power to you, which more power equals more damage, which equals more healing. All the information will be down in the description about how this build works. But the next one is Aura of Cruelty. You and all teammates within 50 yards of you gain 5% more life steal. So this is, the more life steal your group has, the easier it is to heal them. It's easier to heal them anyway, it just makes them easier. Which is a phenomenal feat. I enjoy playing this build. If I didn't enjoy playing this build, I wouldn't bring it to you guys. Because if I don't enjoy something and I bring it to you guys might not enjoy it, which then I'll get some nasty backlash on my end. But the next feat is Aura of Despair. Enemies within 50 yards of you deal 5% less damage. So if you're attacking targets with your Hellish Reboot, which you should be doing, and then they're within 50 yards here, they're doing 10% less damage, which is nice. Especially with the recent changes to some enemies in this game. That means they'll literally be tickling your tank. They'll be hitting your tank with a fucking pillar, while you're hitting them with a fucking brick. Great analogy there, I know. The final feat is Soul Bonding. Your powers now heal your allies for a percentage of their damage equivalent to your life steal. This effect is 30% as affected on AoE powers. The healing component of your Vampire Embrace now also heals nearby allies for 100% every time. I do not use Vampire Embrace because of the cooldown on it. The cooldown is longer than longer than Killing Flames, and the heal for about the same. But with Killing Flames you get more damage off. Well, the longer the battle is, the more damage you get off with Killing Flames. So into booms, I'm just not going to go into detail about these ones. I'm just going to scroll down them slowly so you guys can look at them, play the video, whatever speed you want. They're all going to be in this video for you. So the guild ones obviously are power. If you have life steal, depending on what your life steal is in the game, use the life steal boom. But if your life steal is at 15% or more, which it should be, use the defense boom, because the defense boom will give you more power when I go, which I will go into when we get to the mount section. We've got companion section, and then we've got mounts. So I use defense, and then utility I just have XP. PvP campaign, I use the bottom right one. Shattering straight across the bottom. I went into detail on all the feats in my Hellbringer Fury build, which is down in the description. And then Dreadring, I went 2 top, 2 bottom, back, second one down. Icewind Dale, up, down, up, down, up, up. Sounds like a freaking cheat code. Underdark is there as well. Tyranny, I divided them because 3% life steal chance, which is nice, and then the 6.5 crit severity. They're the only ones I'm going to go into detail about, because you want a decent life steal chance, which is clearly stated in this video, And then the more crit, more damage, obviously. And then Mage Engine, it's bottom up, bottom, third one down. Element Evil campaign is top, bottom. Top, bottom. Okay. Sound King Thunder. I've gone for 12k damage when you've hit a target 10 times. And then 4k damage when you're healing people. This I know is actually a lot. Which is phenomenal, more damage output. And Cloak Ascendancy, which is AP boost within 25 feet of you for 10 seconds when he's killing an enemy. 2% crit severity. 500 life steal. And then Aberrant Power. When damaged by a foe against Saku, Aberrant Power at 10 stacks, taking damage will clear the second deal up to 10,000 damage, which is also nice. Companions. You will notice that these are the same companions as my DPS build, because they are the best in-slot companions for a Warlock at the moment. This probably will change in mod 12, and if it does, I will bring a video out about them. But I'm using Owlbear, which is 50% of your power when you don't crit, which you will see on Dreadfeed. You'll see it on your Pillar of Power. You don't really see it on Killing Flames, because Killing Flames crits 9 times out of 10 for me anyway. The next one is Siege Master, which is a flat 4% increase. In Stronghold it's 8%, which is a nice little buff and a nice little power increase. And then you got the Wild Hunt Rider, which is 5% chance to increase damage by 10% for 5 seconds. You'll notice that these pop for more than 5%. And then my active is my Con Artist, because, I didn't mean to press that button. The Con Artist because of this little handy debuff. The final strike of Wicked Strike now shreds 10% of the target's defense, but like I went into in my last video, this stacks, and most DPS use this, so it's 30% defense shredded, plus the added defense debuff that I put on, so it works out nice. I think I debuff an enemy to about 50 or 60% when I'm set up on them, which I will be showing you very soon. And then the final companion is a Air Archon. Increase your damage against targets not at full health by 5%. Each additional active Archon increases this bonus by 5%. That increase by 5%, 0.5% I say, is bugged. And then if you can't get your hand on any of these 5 companions, there's 2 more that you could run viable as well, which is the Fire Archon, which is an extra 7% bonus damage when a target is 50% or less. And then you got the Earth Archon, increased damage against targets by 6% when you're at full health. If you're not at full health on this build, you're doing something wrong. So let's go into the mounts now, which is a Shattering Covenant, which is you lose 10% of your defense, deflection, and life steal, and gain the combination of lost stats is power, which like earlier in the video, more power, more damage, more healing. You got Magistrate's Pace, and whenever you perform a crit, your target will gain Magistrate's Compensation. Enemies affected by it take a psychic damage equivalent to 10% of your power over 4 seconds, which is so much per second. Your Artificer's Persuasion. Whenever you use an artifact power, your recovery, movement, action point gain, and stamina gain are increased by 10% of your power. That, with me being on both, I gain 3,500. And, sorry. My next one is Cavalry's Warning. Whenever you activate mount power, you gain an increase of 10% to your power, recovery, action, armor pen, crit strike, defense, deflection, regeneration, and life steal. All good stats apart from regeneration. Regeneration absolute sucks ass. It's a useless stat in this game. It needs to be removed. Unless you're doing PvP, which then it's in between combat. And then we got Protector's Camaraderie. Whenever your summoned companion attacks, you gain 3% of your power and defense for 10 seconds. This effect can stack up to 4 times. Don't know if it means it can stack up to 4 times by itself, or if you can have this ability 4 times. But yeah, that is all the powers, feats, boom, and mount. Now it's time to go into a general rotation when the game wants to load up. What you do is curse your target, put your pillar of power beneath it, Dreadfeed. While you're using Dreadfeed, you can use it at will. And then when Dreadfeed is done, use Killing Flames, Pillar of Power again, Daily, Artifact, Mount, Dailies. Not daily. And then you carry on using your at wills, and use Dreadfeed or Killing Flames in either order. And then once Dreadfeed is done, back to using daily, pillar, killing, at wills. Just rinse and repeat. And so, curse, pillar, any 2 order of your other encounters. Like, I always do Dreadfeed and then Killing Flames. I've always done it that way, but you can use it at will while using Dreadfeed. Keep your Pillar of Power constantly up. When your daily's there, use it. Got an artifact, use it. But, yeah. I know that's something I didn't go into on my artifacts. I used a DC Sigil to get the AP game back. I used the Lantern for the crit and armor pen. It goes very nice. I used the Shard of Orcus' Wand to complete the 3-piece set bonus, which is the Orcus set. And then I used the Sigil of the Controller, which is power and crit and control resistance. But here are my stats when I'm when I'm buffed. 57,000 power, 25,000 crit, 6.9 armor pen, which I know I'm over on armor pen, 5,898 life steal, 1,900 incoming healing bonus, 700 AoE resist, control resist, so much movement. But as you can see, this build sits on a 88.1% crit chance with 105 crit severity. And I'm at 69% resistance ignored. Capper. But defense, I ignore 32% of the damage sent my way, 4.4 deflection chance, which is meh. But 23.8% life steal chance when I'm buffed. Well, no, I actually have more life steal on this character. I thought I had 82%, but obviously I go up to 82% if I use a +5 person, but I go up to 87% when I use a 10%. But yeah, that is going to be it for the video. So if you have enjoyed, and you enjoy using this build, let me know down in the comments if you are using it. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, because some people despise Templars, but if you have enjoyed, remember to leave it a like. Turn on the notifications if you are subscribed to make sure you get notified when my videos go live. I'm trying to upload every Tuesday now. So until next time,